John Bolton has been meeting today with his Russian counterpart, and the INF Treaty was certainly at the top of the agenda there. The two sides have been discussing things after we heard a number of Russian officials unilaterally condemning the move from the US, which Bolton has been a big proponent of dismantling this nuclear treaty. We heard from the Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev, who was himself party to signing this agreement with Ronald Reagan back in 1987. He called the withdrawal a mistake, asking, do they not understand what this could lead to? The Kremlin was also echoing that sentiment. A Kremlin spokesperson said that such measures could make the world a more dangerous place. Now, this all sets the scene for Bolton's meeting with President Putin tomorrow, after which Bolton will be giving a press conference where we can expect a bit more detail from the US side. Formal withdrawal from the INF Treaty has not yet been triggered, suggesting there is still some scope for renegotiation between the two countries. Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov says he's waiting for an explanation, but he did say today that any move from the US will be met with an equal response.
Any action in this area will be met with counteraction. Strategic stability can only be achieved on the basis of parity. And we will do everything to keep up that parity. We are responsible for global stability. We hope that the United States will not give up its share of responsibility either.
Well, the Russians and the Americans have been accusing each other back and forth over the years of breaching this agreement. Back in March, US officials pointed to President Putin's annual policy speech in which he unveiled a number of new nuclear weapons that Russia has been developing. That sparked a number of discussions about a possible new arms race already. The INF was, of course, a landmark treaty that helped set the stage for the end of the Cold War. European officials have certainly been urging further talks between the two sides, stressing that the agreement is fundamental to worldwide security.
We believe that the US and Russia need to remain engaged in constructive dialogue to preserve the treaty and to ensure that its full and verifiable implementation, which of course is crucial for Europe's and global security.
So the Europeans definitely not wanting any more nuclear weapons on their doorstep, and hoping that the two sides can come to some sort of agreement or renegotiation even on the INF Treaty. Julia Chapman, CGTN, Moscow.